G'day, my name's Wilfred West from Loch, Victoria, Australia. Today's date is the 24th of the 10th 2015 and it's 16 past 11 in the morning. Now we're going to go for a drive down from my place to the surf beach to the bakery and then to the shops again and back to my place. Now this is the camera I was talking about. That is basically, this is the device, the camera is actually in the car, I should say, and it has, if we have a look here, it plugs up the front camera here, rear camera, GPS and power. Also it has on the other side, let me have a read, it's that memory card in here, which I have a 64 gig memory card into there, so I can technically record for 5 hours. You have a small USB input here which plugs up to your computer, so if you take this out of your car, you plug it up into your computer and it'll automatically read everything there and so forth. And then you have HD out one here, so you can hook it up to other things. Now what I'm going to do is hook this up. So far the voice recording on this hasn't worked too well because the microphone's hidden behind the windscreen, and for some strange reason I get no sound. Now they are a bit tight to fit in, which I've found, which is good. But the thing I do like about it, I can just take the cameras out. Now the reason why I'm trying this one, because I want to try to capture a screenshot on my whole car here. So not of where I'm driving, but there's a map you can actually get, like which follows. So you got the picture, the map, and basic information, graphs, speeds, and all that on there. So I've got to find the right screen catchers for that. So the tricky part is the videos are easy to line up because they record simultaneously. But the trick is trying to get this one here to line up with that one, because this so far does no sound. So now I've got this plugged up. I'll just leave this in setting where like a little coin thing here. You can put, it's right where the cigarette lighters are, which is good because you can just leave that there, forget about it, and set it up that way. Or you can just put it, actually almost, no. So I could put it where the drink holder is. I haven't found a spot actually on the car itself to record, so that is the only problem. So
recording started.
So now that's automatically recording. Let's see if we'll test my voice. Hello, hello, hello. We'll leave it at that and see if that there we can try to tee up the voice itself. Now I was thinking about talking about other things today, but nothing really has come to mind. Well, anyway, today it's actually 13 degrees outside, and that's like, wow. It should be cold, but with the clouds over, it's kept the heat in, which is quite good. Now with this video, it records every 10 minutes seamlessly. So every 10, I'll have a 10-minute block and that's it. Which comes in handy because I can pretty much try to tie it up with this one. And the quality, both cameras are recording at 1920 by 1080. I think 29 frames per second. I have to double check the computer, but I think it's either that, and same with this one, it's recording at 1920 by 1080, 29 frames per second.
GPS ready.
Oh wow, that took a while. And the good thing is I might get a camera eventually. I'll have to one day get a camera to record my speed and the GPS navigation device I have here, and record that speed from that GPS device itself and see if each of those speeds match. I know on my car, if I'm sitting on 60, it's 57 on my GPS. And you have to do a little bit of fiddling around, I've noticed, with the cameras. I've had to do it before with the two GoPro cameras. Now this GoPro camera will be flipped sideways, or like a vertical flip, but what it does, it will turn it upside down. Because when I'm driving I want to see this is part of the right hand side, this is where I'm recording, and I want to have this on the right hand side, not the left hand side. So to do that, you go into Adobe and you vertical flip it. So it basically spins it that way, and it also turns it upside down. So then you basically got to turn it back upside down to get it right. That's the same with the rear view camera on this one. It's recording at the present moment the same as the front one will record, but the left is right and the right is left. Now, as I said before, the only way you can do that is use vertical flip. I had water in a couple of days ago, so yesterday as well. You use vertical flip, and then you got to flip it upside down again. And I'm hoping the videos work well. I forgot the format at all. I have to figure out where we start when we plug it up to the computer. As I said before, it's not now it's 15 degrees outside. It was 13 when we started, but now it's 15. So far I do like it. I like it because I can just sit down and record, hit the record button, see if there's anything out there, like if I've got a good shot to catch it. This is really basically testing the camera out. I really want to take it down to the beach road when it dries out a little bit more, and so forth. And I will take it to a test to sail when I go to sail. I'll try to record using the GoPro camera as well. That's going to be a bit touchy because I have to, since this one does not pick up so far my voice, and I've looked into the program and it just is a black line when I put it off the computer, onto the computer, so I just don't know. Oh, we've got at least one person here. Oh, two cars. I really wish they fixed this up, like level this out and properly gravel it, or even tar it or something like that, just to make it smoother for everybody. Now before we continue on our journey, I want to quickly show you how these cameras are marked in the car, or mounted in the car I should say. Now this one here is the rear view one. That one's hooked up to there, you can just see it here in the light. You can see the lead running down to there. Now I tried to put it up higher, but there's a thing in the way. I'll quickly show you what that is. Okay, now this is the internal. Now you've got this plastic here in the way. Now you can cut into that plastic. Well, we're not quite sure if we can really either pull it apart and have a look what's underneath it, and so we can cut into it. But then you've got the problem when you put the camera too far down, the windscreen wipers don't cover all that whole area and you get a bit of dirt there. So that's the lead running down to there. Then it runs like this. Now we could put it through those pipes, this one here, or even this one, but it was easier to do it that way. And this one then just runs down, if we can get a shot in. Runs down there, and that goes underneath everything down that way. It shouldn't interfere with the seat belt or the seats there, unless I'm probably opening the seat up, which occasionally I do. But other than that, that's not too bad to mount, I think, where it is. Yes, I know it's messy, but I just put that on the seat just to show you. Now this is where the leads come out from. They go up underneath here, they go behind the behind the glove box, and they come and tuck them up underneath there. They come down here, we've hooked them all up, and they just hook up into that device there, which is quite a nice device actually. So you can see front, rear, GPS, and the power. And yes, I know I've got to get the car interior cleaned. Now the front camera, it's a bit harder to see, but you can still see it here. It's hidden just there. It's actually in a good spot. We couldn't get it higher up because we wanted to I wanted to get in that black spot, but we couldn't quite get it there. But the wires go across the top there, and then they run down here. Now there is an airbag there, so you've got to be careful what you put. That's the GPS there, so you've got to be careful what you put there for stopping. No, it doesn't want to stop it there. Now that's my GoPro mount over here. That there is my reversing camera. When I activate the reversing camera, and that is my GPS device there. And I've got one of those e-tags, which occasionally I use when I go down to Melbourne, because it's a lot easier just having some money into that, and then when I drive down to Melbourne, use the e-tags to go somewhere because it's a lot faster. Okay, now we're inside. Now this is where it's Abode. You can see that the GoPro camera is here. That is where the airbag is, so I couldn't find a better spot for that. Now we're going to here, you can see that. I have to move the rear view mirror. Well, that's the GPS device there. Now we can see the camera in here. We can see part of the camera. I'm trying to get a shot on that if I can. Let's try underneath here. There we are. Oops. That's where the camera is, and you can actually see the lead then following that down and going into here, as you can see there. Now I've got to spin around back here, and you can see mounted on the back there that camera and how the leads are run. So basically that's how that is set up, and when you look at it in the car, now I can mount it down here. So when I'm right, I can see the pictures when it's running, or if I can just like put it into here. But as I said before, there is a mount to mount it on the car, but to mount it on the car, you first of all got to figure out where I can mount it, how I want to mount it, and if I want a permanent spot. Like the bracket's a good idea, but when it's mounted there, it's only going to be one screw, but then I've got access to here, so this is going to be a problem. Can't really put it anywhere else unless I make some sort of lift up bracket, then put it into there, but then of course it interferes with this. Actually, hold on, let's have a look. So you open that up, put it there, all my tax lotto tickets are in, and try to put it into there. Still not, it's not going to look good. But other than that, yeah, there's nowhere really to mount this. So what I'm going to probably do is when it starts up, when I record it, I'm just going to leave it record and just leave it where it is. And the good thing about this, I can unplug all of this. That can plug straight up to the computer. I don't just have to take out the memory card, with a potential chance of losing it. But I can just unplug all that, plug it up to the computer, use it either with the graphic, the GPS information and the graph information, which I want to try to make some videos like that. And if I can record, get an on-screen recorder, I'm going to try to record like the screenshot and the GPS location and the map, because the map actually goes with the like you can see on the map, the GPS, you can see where you're driving and so forth. So that's where that GPS there. Now, I think that's pretty much, I can't really do much more to that there. You can't really hide it in there. Once I'll probably take it to the manufacturer and get them to hide all the wires and so forth, because I do know how the car has been made and where everything is, but I'm quite happy with how the setup is. Well, I'm going to continue on driving, and I hope you all enjoy this video. Yeah, thumbs up if you do. Please subscribe, would be great. And all comments are welcome. That can't be right. It's got one. I've got to fix that up. Oh, welcome back. I'm just having a look at the my radio, which has the temperature on and also has the clock on, which I must have set up wrong. It's got 12 past 1 AM here, so I'm going to have a look into that. Yeah, because it's 10 to 12. Oh well, if I turn it on, let's have a look. Yeah. I've got to turn it, reprogram that to what's the name? It's strange, I thought I did have a program to that. At least the temperature's not too bad, it's warm. Mozzies are out though, I tell you. They're the worst we've ever had them since I've been here. I think that's one of the problem lies with the council, with Sale Council, because in their so-called irony, I don't know if you call it irony or their their way of thinking is to save money, of course, and to stop spraying for mosquitoes. Now, this is something strange, because the state government has given them $45,000 towards stopping mosquitoes. Now, I think it's $70,000, so they put in $25,000, I think, from the council. And they decided, oh, we're going to make pamphlets. We're going to warn people about mosquitoes. I think we already know about mosquitoes. We don't need advice about how to stop mosquitoes or how to keep them from us, right? The problem is there's only one type of mosquito that causes problems. I think it's called, I can't remember the name of Ross. I think it's Ross fever. I think Ross yellow fever. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on that. And I'm not very good with words. But this so-called council, right, they've been spraying for years, and it's been keeping the mozzies down. But this so-called council has decided to not spray this year or next year. Right, and they're going to start it up probably in 2017. Now, I don't know about you, I think it's wrong. We don't want to lose the bloke who had the talent, who knows where all these mosquitoes are, right, and was spraying them year after year and was training somebody else to take over that job, right. We don't want to lose that skill, right. And yeah, it's something we do need here in Loch Sport, and I hope to God our council will, why are they going so slow? Will get their act together. It's just a matter of hoping they actually do the right thing for once. And we're going to have a protest if they don't sometime, I think, and I'll get the cameras out and I'll film that. Anyway, we're at the bakery now. And I hope this person is going to move out the way. Go across the road. enough screen capture to capture that, and I can put it into Adobe, edit it, and so forth like that. And then I want to make the same video but have like the reversing camera point as you'd see it on as a reversing mirror. I like the mirror of your car. And that's how I'm going to try to put the other video shot into there. I haven't figured out how where I want to put the camera and how I want to make it look. It's always good, cautious to go down through there slowly. I normally go through there in third gear because you can see the traffic. Sometimes second, like this one here, you can pretty much see. So I can drop it down to third gear at high speed. I can go through there nice and easy. The first one's a little bit trickier. And we've got this fly in the car. I can open the window. I'll try to open the window, see if it'll go out now. Oh, yes, he did. The first fly actually did that. Normally when I go open the windows, a fly or a mozzie could be sitting in the window thinking, I want to get out of here, but I don't know where the window is open or not, and it's buzzing around hitting the window and stuff like that. You open it and it still doesn't go out. Head off to the garden centre. Now right across the road from the garden centre is the which way was it? We'll go this way. Is the mini golf / cafe. Oh, should have gone left. I keep thinking, I always keep making that mistake. So I'll do a U-turn here. I was thinking, what was I thinking right for? I said like, yeah, because normally come out the other way. And yeah. So here we are at the garden centre. I'm going to have a look. welcome back. Now I'm just gonna leave here. They didn't have the plants I wanted, but next week they should have the plants, which will be good. Now, as for this little cafe, has the best chips I've had anywhere. And when I mean the best chips, I mean the best chips. They're thin, they're crunchy, they're perfect, not too oily. Oh, they're yummy. They changed new owners recently, and these owners are really nice people, and they do the food justice. So I highly recommend you, if you ever come down to town, you ever come to Loch Sport, visit the RSL for a meal, the pub for a meal, and also the mini golf for a meal. Now there's also another place around here to the left, haven't been to there for a while, but I should go past that because I've got to go to the bottle shop now. I knew I forgot something. I always leave the car running. Now the place here to your left is another little place I haven't been to for a while, but last time I did go, they do good chips and so forth like that. They do fish there, hamburgers and so forth like that. Now the pizza is, I'm getting that tonight at things a bakery. And that's kind of strange, getting a pizza from a bakery. But the good thing about that is I can get a pizza and have exactly how I want it made, pay money, and every week I don't have to say how I want it made. I just basically give them the money and tell them what time I want to pick it up. Now we're here, I've got to get some beer for tonight for the pizza. I'll be back. Yeah, as I said before, I like having to be able to order my pizza without actually have to say anything more about it. I just give them the money and the time, and I'm basically got my pizza. So I hope more locals use it. I hope the tourists use it as well, because to support the local businesses, it's better to spend a little bit of extra money sometimes in here to support our local business. Like for me to get beer, I have to drive to Sale, right, and to buy bulk, which I do Dan Murphy's and stuff like that. But I'm not going to buy it. Like today, I would not have drove down to Sale just to get beer. I'd be pointless. But if I haven't got beer and I want some beer, I'll support my local business. going to Coles or Safeways and so forth. If you lived in like a town like Sale or something like that, you probably want to support your local Coles or Safeways, or even your local, even the small business. Depends on where you live in town and so forth. But since we live in sort of like what they call this like a holiday resort stick. Since they call it a holiday resort, some people use it like that. We've got about what, I think 800 locals. Or they call this place local. I really don't know. Well, I think the last census said it was over 800 locals. Now, this pathway here, just in front of us, right there, there's one that leads off to the left. You can continue walking along there, and that one there leads to a set of stairs at the end of our road, Seagull Drive. Now, coming up here on the left-hand side, there's another set of stairs. Just trying to remember where they are. I think we might, I don't know if we passed them or not. I think we might have, a bit further up, I think. I could have, no, I think we passed them. No, we didn't. And they basically go from the top here down to our street, which is good. So you've probably got to go for a walk or something like that. You can check the PA box and down, and go for it down there. You just go for a walk back down there to those stairs with the other ones. And a nice day, it's quite nice to do that. There's not too many freaking mozzies. The only thing we have to worry about now is the boat ramp, which I'll quickly drive past on the way home and quickly show you. They've got to figure out how to clean it all out, the sand, and make it so when the wind changes it doesn't blow the sand back, which is highly annoying. Sailboats. You got a four-wheel. I think that's the only way you're going to get anything off this thing, is have a four-wheel drive. I don't know if he's bogged it or not. Oh, that's interesting. He's trying to get, I don't know if he's trying to pack it up or get it out. But it's pretty dangerous because that there was all dug out before. Now they've got sand in there. I don't know how deep that hole is, but I'm going to let him be and see what happens. Let other people figure that out. But as I said before, they need to dig that out. They really got to get their act together. They've got to figure out how to dig it out, and also make it so the sand doesn't come back. Put some groins into it so they're on an angle, but they have to do that. Well, I've got a lot of things to do today. I might just show you the end of the road. The pies are probably getting cold by now. I'll go down the end of the road. I don't normally go down there because it's just easy to reverse the other way into the house, but go down to there and then we'll sort it out videos later. heating. They've gotten rid of the bin here. Wow. Normally there's a brown bin there, but somehow it's vanished. Somebody's put a TV there, but now whoever put these bins out seems to have decided, well, they're not going to put a bin out anymore. Ah, that's got me stumped. It's kind of annoying, really. Well, my name's Wilfred West from Loch, Victoria, Australia, signing off. Thank you for watching my videos, and all comments are welcome. You all have a great day now.